Welcome to ERC Tipsnology. In this video, we will be learning about the NPN BJT connected as an amplifier in common emitter configuration. We have here a circuit with two voltage sources, two resistors, and one NPN BJT. On the left side of the circuit is a voltage source which we will be calling as VBB. At the top is the positive side, which is the longer line, and at the bottom is the negative side, which is the shorter one. On the right side of the circuit is the VCC, and at the top we have the positive, and at the bottom we have the negative. And then on the left side of the transistor we have the resistor RB, and at the top of the resistor or of the transistor we have the RC. Then we have here the collector, we have the base, and we have the emitter. Again, this is the NPN BJT transistor. And this transistor is connected as an amplifier, or this is biased as an amplifier. The configuration that we are using is what we call as the common emitter configuration. In this configuration, the input side and the output side of the circuit shares the emitter here. And of course, this will be the ground. Now, just to be clear, we have a current that will be going towards the transistor, and we will call this as IB. And we have another current going to the transistor, which we will call as IC, and a current coming out from the transistor, which is called IE. Now, with these currents, we can apply the Kirchhoff's current law. So by KCL, we can say that the current going out, which is IE, will be equal to the sum of the base current plus the collector current. And because of this, we can also derive the formula for IC, which will be equal to IE minus IB. And at the same time, we can also get the formula for IB, which would be equal to IE minus IC. And therefore, we have now three formulas, with two formulas being derived from the original formula for IE. Now, we have another formula which we call as the beta DC, and this will be equal to IC over IB, and another formula for calculating the alpha, which is equal to IC over IE. Plus, we can also calculate beta by using the value of alpha. So, we can have another one, which is beta equals to alpha over 1 minus alpha. And you will be able to get the beta value. And finally, we have the last formula, alpha, using the given beta, for example. This time, we will divide beta with the sum of beta plus 1. And there you go. We have 7 formulas for this kind of circuit for our NPN BJT. Again, this is the input side. And on the right side, this would be our output side of the circuit. And because of that, when you do the experiment in the laboratory for this transistor, you would be getting the input characteristic curve and the output characteristic curve. Anyway, this is just an introduction to the NPN BJT transistor that is connected as an amplifier. And that will only happen if our base emitter junction is connected in the circuit in forward bias. while on the collector base junction, it must be connected in reverse bias. And you will know that because the base, which is actually the p-type, is connected to the positive of the voltage source VBB. Therefore, the base emitter junction will be in forward bias. Whereas the collector, which is actually an n-type, is connected to the positive of the VCC. That will make the collector base junction to become reverse bias. Therefore, be careful in connecting the positive side of the VBB to the base, because if you make it negative connected to the base of the NPN BJT, then that would become reverse bias. And with that, then we will have the input side in reverse bias and the collector base junction in reverse bias. Then the transistor will not work as an amplifier, whereas it will work as switch off. Now, on the other hand, if you make the positive side of the VCC to become negative, then it would make the base collector junction to be connected in reverse or in forward bias. And if that happens, that this becomes negative and this is connected to n-type, it would be in reverse bias. Then we will have uh, it would be in forward bias, I mean. So the negative is connected to the n-type, that would be in forward bias. Therefore, the input side is forward bias and the output side is also forward bias. That would become switch on. So these are the possibilities. And again, remember that the base emitter junction and the collector base junction, if connected in forward bias and reverse bias, will make the transistor to work like an amplifier. And it will operate in the active region. And if you connect the base emitter junction and the collector base junction in reverse bias, it will be working like a switch, but it will be a switch off. And the region of operation will be the such cut-off region. And lastly, if you connected the base emitter junction in forward bias and the collector base junction in forward bias, the transistor or NPN BJT will work like a switch, but it would be in the switch on position, and that is operating in saturation region. But because our topic is about making the transistor to work like an amplifier, therefore, this is how it is connected properly. So again, let's summarize. We have the main formula, IE equals IB plus IC as the most important formula to calculate currents. And we have the beta will be equal to IC over IB, and the alpha, which is equal to IC over IE, plus the two extra formula I have given here. In case you know the alpha, you can divide it by 1 minus alpha to get the beta. And to get alpha, we can get it from the value of beta, which is beta over beta plus 1. So these are actually only four formulas, but from the first formula, we could get the formula for IC and formula for IB. Actually, from here, we can also get the formula for IC, which will be equal to beta multiply with IB. And from here, we can get also the formula for IC, which will be equal to alpha multiply with IE. So the formula to get IC will become 3. We can get it using this formula number 2 or formula number, let's call this as formula number 8. And we can get it from formula number 9. Not only that, we can also derive the formula for IB, which will be equal to, from the formula number 4, IC over beta. That would be formula number 10. And we can also get IE, which will be our last formula, number 11. and that will be IE will be equal to IC over alpha DC. And there you go. These are some of the important NPN BJT transistor as an amplifier calculations formulas. Thank you so much. I hope that you will subscribe to our channel and share this video to help other engineers who are or beginning engineers or students who wants to know about the NPN BJT transistor. Thank you so much and have a nice day, everyone.